Hi, I'm Rod Gilley. Have you seen it? The show on YouTube called Relax and Chat. I'm the host of that show. We get a lot of great guests on there. Take a look at these clips from 5 of our episodes. And down in the description, you'll find a link to the entire Relax and Chat playlist. And you can pick and choose and watch a bunch of different interesting videos with writers, poets, editors, and even a publishing house. So I hope you'll check it out, and I hope you'll really enjoy the show.
And I just always had this vision of a woman holding a baby in one arm and holding a gun in the other.
Yeah.
And just the line, like, she was wielding a baby and the gun as naturally, as although it was the most natural thing in the world. And so, like, that was just really fun to, like, actually put that into words and have that come alive on paper. And it was like, it was one of the first scenes I had in mind, and it was one of the last scenes that I actually wrote down. So it was just like really, I mean, it made now that I'm talking about it, like, the context of it doesn't sound fun, but it was like it was just a fun sort of enlightening moment of, like, seeing that come to fruition. And it is sort of like I hope to see it on screen one day and just be like, this was such a, like, powerful, like, image for me of just, like, this woman who's just a badass. I don't know if I can swear on your show, but yeah, this woman who's just, like, so empowered, who is, like, both feminine and motherly and nurturing, but also, like, not afraid to, like, do what has to be done in the grandest sense to protect her family.
The melting star. That grimace, the way you bite your lower lip, the pain is back. Any day we'll pack a suitcase. I remember the dew by our tent as we camped, and the way snow fell in all directions, and life was too bright to live. The world described in so many ways fit its shifting meaning. You caught a snowflake in your palm. Look here, a star.
Oh, that's beautiful. Here's a couple of great little books. The Hero, the Fear, and the Date by yours truly has gotten some really great reviews on Amazon. One reviewer even compared these 3 little stories to the Twilight Zone. Man, I was really honored by that. But if you want to escape for a little while from that bus ride, train ride, or if you just want to enjoy a cup of coffee and get away into a good, creepy little story, yeah, this book's for you. And then the next book I want to represent here is Heiress by J.J. Kimmorist. Wow, this is 7 short stories. Creepy, gothic stories that are sure to give you goosebumps. So make sure you check out these 2 little books in the description below. I've got links to Amazon so you can give them a look, and I hope you'll really enjoy them.
Yeah, so my name is JJ Kimmorist. I write mostly dark fantasy. I also dabble a little bit in horror and science fiction. And yeah, I also run a couple of YouTube channels. I run one where I talk about my writing journey, and then I run another where I basically talk about heavy metal music, since I'm a big metalhead. And I talk a lot about storytelling and how it goes hand in hand with music in the metal genre. It's very indulgent in my darker side, I guess you would say, and in the whole, magic and a world of demons and sorcerers and, just a dark place full of war and, awful things that happen. But, seeing the beauty in the gore and the ugliness of it is fun.
Hi, if you're a fiction writer and you've written a nice little story and shared it with your friends and maybe some relatives, and you've done your best to clean it up, get it good, and you're ready, you believe, for an editor. Well, you may be like me and not be able to afford the average price of an editor. That's where my pro critique comes in. I am not an editor, but I do everything that I can to help you clean up and tweak your story, and I will do it for significantly less than the cost of an editor. Now, if you can afford $600, $700, $2,000 for an editor, well, then you go on and get one. You'll be a lot better off. But if you're like me and you're low on cash, hey, a pro critique is another set of eyes to look at your story very carefully and help you tweak it and make it the best that it can be. And that's money well spent. You don't want to try to publish something that no one else has seen. And I do my pro critique on short stories, novellas, and novels, and I'll even do it on a chapter at a time. And don't forget, the first chapter up to 2,000 words is free. I'll give you that just to show you what I do. Click on the link in the description below and say hello, and we'll take it from there.
So I enjoy just getting to know people and getting to hear people's stories, and maybe having a part to play in those stories. As you know, I've had a history as a counselor in mental health and substance abuse counseling, most recently disability case management. And yeah, that is just my passion, is to be able to learn people's stories and be some small part of them.
I think in your bio, it said that you have a master's degree in clinical psychology.
I do.
Wow. And you're an Uber driver.
I am. Oh, yes. That's where I go to cruise for new character ideas.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, which one influences your writing most?
Well, they say you learn the most when you're out in the field.
Yeah.
But no, I think that real people impact my writing more so than theories.
I think it's really good. You know, I mean, sometimes, I don't know if you golf at all, Rob, but sometimes I go to a driving range, you know, and practice my golf shot, and I'm really horrible. I'm not good at all. But like once every 100, you hit the ball well. And when you hit it well, it gives you such a good feeling. And I always thought, if I had to describe writing, I do a lot of missed shots. I take a lot of missed shots. But with this book, with Wolf Boy, and with my first book, Sharp, I really feel like I hit it well. So I got very lucky, and the first 2 books I've done have turned out pretty well. So I'm thankful to that. So.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed these clips with some really great writers. And I hope you'll check out the links down in the description to the various things I've talked about in this video. Go on and hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Help me keep Relaxed and Chat going. I think you'll really enjoy it, and there's a lot of great episodes yet to come. Have a wonderful day.